Good morning, morning. Welcome to the Saturday morning stream. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Okay, good morning. Welcome to the stream. We've got a bit of a funky start this morning. Just a couple of players having issues with their guns immediately. So straight off the bat, good start to the day. But I think that's resolved now. Players will be starting the first game fairly soon. Starting off with a team deathmatch. In case you've been watching recently, you've probably been talking to Chris. I'm Will. So I'm here sometimes, not all the time. Just when it's busy, I'm here. Chris has got other things to do. So I think we've got 8 players today, so nice 4v4 start off the morning, which will be good fun. Lots of people that haven't played in the arena before, I think, as well. None of these guys have played in this new layout, so it's an interesting one. I think there's a couple newbies as well, so be nice session this morning. Yeah, we've got our usual on-site things as well. So like we've got, I think we're at Drival Wood today. So if you're down at Drival Wood, go say hello to Lindsay and Eloise. They're on site doing the shop there. I'm sure they'll be happy to speak to you. A nice early morning start for those guys. But they've got lots of nice new stock. We've got tons and tons of stuff in this week. Massive cyber gun restock. I'm sure Chris has probably already spoken about it several times, but it's a good amount of stuff we've got in. Some really cool things. Lots of I think they're OEM'd by APS. These like M4s we've got in the really funky colours. They're EMG Novsky like licensed M4s, and there's like a little PDW 9mm as well, which is quite cool. And they're all really cool colours. I'll show you those later on in a break. Talk about them a bit more. But yeah, starting off the game today with team deathmatch. Matt's just getting the players ready. Sounds like they're just entering the arena. So bear with me a couple minutes and we will begin the first game. If some of you haven't actually seen our team deathmatch, what we do on this stream before, it's quite a cool concept. It's just like standard team deathmatch, so you're just shooting the other players. But the way that we make it unique is we have spawn buttons in the spawns. So every time a player respawns, they press the button, it counts them as a spawn, and then it basically the team with the least amount of respawns from those tallies is the winning team. But it's quite a unique thing. I've never played at another site that has a spawn counter thing, so it's quite a cool concept. A lot of players need to get used to it. So I think a few of the guys today, because where they haven't ever used this system before, they might need a little introduction to it. But that's why we run these first 2 team deathmatch, to get players used to the arena and how it all works and everything. So I think Matt's literally just sending players in now. Got Matt Marshall in today as well, rather than Dan. I think Dan's off this weekend. Lucky for him. So yeah, Matt's just explaining the spawns to the teams now. A few more minutes and we should be beginning our first game. apologies if you guys can hear shots in the background. I'm quite close to the arena now, so you might hear the occasional shout or something through my microphone. But it's all part of the fun. You're going to hear that anyway. Give me a minute. I think waiting on one more player. Okay, so here we go. This is game on. So, as I need to change the cameras over. So here we go. So as I explained before, we've got little spawn buttons. You'll see there you go on the top two cams there. They're just pressing those buttons. As they press them, it basically counts the amount of times they spawn, which is quite a cool feature. I can actually see how many times they spawn. So far, I think the reds have respawned 3 times and the greens once. Show you the so you'll see the spawn here. So as they respawn, they'll press the little button. Guys just left the spawn as I as doing that. There we go. So pressing that button in the spawn. When they do that, it basically counts the amount of times that a team has respawned. So far, the reds are in the lead with... the greens are in the lead with only 5 respawns. The reds have 7 so far. Let's get back to all those cams. Okay, so we've got who's winning at the moment. We've got the greens still in the lead with 12 respawns, and the reds are on 15. So the reds need to. I mean, it's pretty even to be fair. That's only a couple wins, a couple difference. But I think there's quite a sort of variation of players in there. There's a few you can tell they're completely new to this. We've got some players just next to a smoke machine, so I'm going to scare them. Give me one sec. You see there, the bottom camera, I just set a smoke machine off. Good morning, Dan. Yeah, it's going alright so far. A little late starting. Some players with some gun issues and things like that. The usual, you know. Oh, we've got some dancing there. Oh, I just missed it. Not used to the layout on the buttons. It's all changed since the last time I've done this. You can just hear Matt saying the same thing over and over and over. This game's, you didn't know, Dan, this is a team deathmatch, as I'm sure you're aware for the first ones that we do. But yeah, the first games we do, team deathmatch for a couple rounds. There you go, got a couple guys dancing there. Lots of people in their respawn here. Change over to that one. Yeah, they're not really pushing out their spawn. Yeah, you are very aware of that, yes. Usually it helps if you push out your spawn. At the moment the scores are dead even, so as I said, they changed. But there's 24 respawns to the red and 23 to the green, so the greens are still technically in the lead, but they weren't for a minute there. Now they're 24-24, so very even game so far. There's 2.5 minutes remaining on this one. It's going to be very even. The reds are still behind slightly, but the greens are only one respawn in front, so going pretty well so far. Oh, someone's on the floor. Oh no, they're just putting their gun on the floor. Okay. I've never understood that. I guess people don't have the slings, but I usually have my primary on a sling, and I just pull the pistol out, and you know, that's the whole idea of the sling. But not everybody's got them, I guess. Someone's knackered already. Let's have a look. The guy in their multicam. It's only the first game, he's already tired. I think he might have taken a shot to the delicate area, to be honest. So we're coming up to 1.5 minutes remaining now. See how the scores are doing. So actually the greens are now not in the lead anymore. The reds are in the lead with 30 respawns, the green have 33, so the reds have taken it at the end here. Let's see if they hold it. Still a whole minute left of the game. So we've got 1 minute going here now. It looks like the Reds are still holding that lead with 32 respawns now to 35 on the Greens. We'll see in literally 30 seconds what's going on. I don't know if you can hear Matt shouting through my microphone, but it's very loud. He's counted too fast, but there we go. That is game over. So, looks like the Reds win. So, well done to the Reds. There we go. So, well done to the Reds for winning the first game with 35 respawns. The Greens had 38, so the Greens were winning for the majority of the game there, but they lost it on the end. So well done. We're going to go to the break now. All the buttons have moved, so it's really sorry if I'm a bit slow on the transitions here. I don't know where any of the buttons are. So we'll be back shortly. Well, the players will be back shortly with another game, another round of team deathmatch, just from opposite sides. I'll just get that all switched over ready for the next one. But I'm still here, so you've got me to talk to. What I was going to talk about actually was the stuff we've got in stock. So we've got a load of new stock in this week, and here it is. So this is our lovely website, as some of you are probably already aware. Sorry about that, Matt was just talking. So we got a nice big, well, a few orders come in this week. We had an order from the UK, and we also had Cybergun come in. We've got the Rapax mags as well, which are very hard to come by. We managed to get quite a few of those. A little red dot sight for a Glock there. The coolest thing though we got, which is my favourite thing so far, are these EMG licensed APS M4 sort of things. These nice little numbers. Let's see if I can open this in a new tab. Oh, that's a tiny little image. So these are very nice. These are awesome little guns. They've got the silver edge gearboxes, so they've got like programmable triggers and everything like that. There's a little button in the magwell, and you hold it down for different periods of time while you're on different settings, and it can change all that. They come in all sorts of different colours. This one is like a grey kind of ghosty camo, which is cool. Reminds me of like the Call of Duty skins. Let's go back on here. The coolest one I like, where is it, is this one here. So this one's really cool. It's a very subtle, but it's like a British terrain pattern, but like the black one, which is really cool. I like it a lot. I was actually considering getting this myself. Very nice gun, but again with the silver edge gearboxes. They're cool. Another one that I like that we got in was an M249, the power version. I believe this is an ANK made one. This is the lightweight version though, so the thing I like about this one is it's got the standard M249 gearbox, which is what you want for an M249 really, but it's polymer mostly. It has got a lot of metal on it still, so it's still fairly heavy, but it's not as heavy as the other one. I had the classic army one for a long time, and it was like 10 kilos, and I just like, it's impossible to run around with all day. It was very tiring. So that's a really cool one. Again, box mag and everything, holds like 2,500 to 3,000 BBs, I think they do. Electric winding also. You can also put the dummy rounds on it as well, which is cool, which is I did with my one. They're lovely, and it's got all the licensing, the FN Herstal stuff on there. What else did we get in? We got one of the limited edition John Wick pistols, I think. Where was it? I think it was again licensed by MG. Yes. So this is the island version. the Island Barrel version. So this is from the third movie. The Island Barrel is basically it means the what's this called? the little front sight there is attached to the in a barrel. So effectively, here we go. This is a better picture. See down here. Basically, your front sight will never move. That will always be in the same place. So you can sort of it's built for accuracy, really, on the real gun anyway, which is really cool. That's something completely new. Another thing we have, if you decide that you want to play in our arena, are rubber knives and machetes and stuff like that. So let's see if I can find them on the new in. These are knives we've got, like just little basic ones. These are CCCP. They're very cool. We do have a few of the rubber bayonets, I think, but not too sure on that one. But these are always good. Bendy rubber, not going to hurt anyone with them, but they're always good fun in the arena. We do have some machetes as well, I think. There we go. We've got these rubber machetes that are awesome. Again, floppy and bendy, but so you're not going to hurt anyone, but they look the part. Someone pulled one out on me. I'm quite intimidated in the game. It's quite good fun. Another thing that we have is tomahawks, I think. Or what are they? Are they battle axes? Yes, rubber battle axes. Again, rubber, so it's bendy, not going to hurt anyone, but pretty cool. I was considering getting one of these myself just for a bit of fun. It's fun to hit someone with an axe. But yeah, that's just a few of the things we got in. There's quite a lot. Check out the new in section on our website. So players are just having a short break. I think we've got like a few more minutes. So if there's anything you want to know about, let me know, and I'll try and jabber on about it. What have we got? We've got a tournament actually coming up soon. It's almost August, isn't it? Yeah. So it's on. I don't know what date it's on. But here's the poster. Let me put the poster on. So it's like Airsoft Anti-Cheat. It's a cash prize tournament, which is quite cool. There's lots of cool things you can do. There's loads of information on it on their Discord, so join their Discord or go to the website. All the information's there for you. Actually, I've got the website up right here. Let's have a look. There's a Patreon you can sign up to as well, which is quite cool, and it basically means that you get entry to their events, which is sort of like a no-brainer if you're planning to come. Very recommended to do that. The cash prize is £200. If you want to enter the on the day, just as like a single person, it's £30 for the day to enter the tournament. Then it's free, I think, if you're on the Patreon. So if you sign up to his Patreon, I think it's like £5 a month or something like that. You get free entry to their tournaments, which is quite cool. But yeah, it's all about not cheating. I think they're going to be quite strict on like BB limits and things, which is cool. But that's an event we're coming up in August. What date is it? It is the 7th of August, Sunday the 7th of August. So that's in a few weeks' time. So yeah, that's a good thing. I'm going to be here that day as well. We're going to be streaming the whole thing too, so you're not going to miss it. And obviously you can watch it back on the VODs later on. Looks like players are almost ready. Not too sure though. Let me just check with Matt and we'll see what's going on. Okay, so hopefully a couple more minutes, players should be ready, getting their masks and stuff, reloading. They wanted a bit of fresh air. I think it's quite warm today. Nice and cool in the office where I am, but in the arena it's quite warm. We have got aircon. It's meant to be installed soon. I'm not sure when, but that's all been paid for and everything. We're just waiting on it, I think. That's for the arena, that is, not for the office. I'll definitely drop the temperature in there a bit, which will be nice. Much more comfortable. This last week has been a scorcher. It was horrible in the arena on Tuesday when we were at 40 degrees or something. In the arena, God knows what the temperature was. It was so hot, it felt like you were in an oven. We didn't run any games that day just because of so hot it was. Okay, so players are literally about to enter the arena. We're doing another round of team deathmatch. So if you missed the first one, really nice, simple game. It gets the players used to the arena and how it works. Basically, it's just to teach them how to use the spawn buttons. So as the player respawns, they'll press the little button in the spawn. You'll see it. I'll show you as well when the game begins. That basically just counts like a tally on their spawn. So nice and simple. Whoever has the least amount of respawns on their team is obviously the winning team. I'll be able to tell you how it's going as well with the respawns, and let you know who's respawning more and things like that as it goes. So next game will be a team deathmatch. Okay, so first lot of players just entering the arena. I think Matt's just taking them over to their spawn. Get those cameras changed for you guys in a minute. I've got access to a smoke machine here as well, which is quite cool, and I can remotely operate it. So I like doing it when the players are right next to it because it makes them jump. It's quite funny. Okay, so players are all in the arena. Let's get those cameras changed over for you guys so you can see what's going on. These are cool transitions as well. I haven't seen these yet. So here we go, is the arena. I was just fiddling with some buttons there. Just wanted to see which camera buttons did what. Okay. So again, like I said, this is team deathmatch. Quite a cool little concept that we've got for team deathmatch in our arena. I haven't ever seen this anywhere else. I mean, It might be somewhere else, but I don't know. I haven't ever seen it anywhere. But basically, they press a little button in the spawn, and it just counts the spawns there through the computer system, which is quite nice. Yeah, got some dancing going on the top hand camera there. Okay, here we go. I've got game on. I'll just start the game. We've got some respawns from the Reds, from both teams straight away, fairly even still. Some people pressing the little spawn button, shooting the targets even. So they're not really in use in this game, but they will be in the next match, so I'll explain that later on. But so we've got the Greens have respawned more than the Reds so far. The Reds did win the last one. We'll see if they continue their streak and win this one too. For those of you that didn't see it, I'll just show you. So in the spawn here, you will see that little white button there, just in front of that player. That basically is a little counter. This guy, here we go, with his hand up, we'll just press it now. There we go. And he'll wait for about 5 seconds and he'll go back in. This basically just helps us, it tallies the spawns. You can see what's going on basically through that, which is cool. So on my end, it's 6 spawns to the Greens and 5 to the Reds. So the Reds are winning currently, but not by much, just by 1 spawn. Oh, they're actually even now, as I said that. The commentator's curse. Someone again doing strange dancey things. We do like a spawn dance. If you are playing and you go to the spawn, we do like to see people dancing in the spawns. It makes us laugh. Good fun. Oh, a bit of a squeal there. I don't know if you heard that, but I heard it through the office doors. Sounds like that's a stinger. Not sure if you can hear the music that's going on in the arena. I'm not sure what it is. It's very, very interesting though. So the scores are dead even. Reds and Greens both have 12 respawns currently. Nice and even, which is what we want to see. We're not halfway through the game yet though, so still got plenty of time for that to change. Last time the Greens held the lead for the entire game until the last 2 minutes, and then the Reds changed it around and won, which was quite cool. So if the teams are evenly matched, that can happen quite a lot. We've seen that happen a few times, especially on Team Domination, which is one that we play quite often. It's a good fun game. My second favourite actually. Oh, a bit of another squeal there. I'm not sure if you guys heard that. It was one of the greens here. There we go. They got the greens are on. They're actually winning now. The greens. They're on 16 respawns. The reds are on. What are they on? They're on 20. So it's going up. Keep an eye on these spawns here. So we've got 90. It's evening out. I told you it's the commentator's curse. It's getting to the point where every time I talk about it, the score completely changes. So they're literally par on par at the moment. Oh, it's just changed. They both had 19. They both had 20. Sorry, but now the greens are in the lead again. So we've got 22 to the reds and 21 to the greens. So 4 minutes left. We're sort of only just halfway through. Oh, someone took a nice one to the head there, I think. Some players they've got their foreheads showing, I think, so it's a bit of a stinger when you get shot in the forehead. It's one of the worst places to get shot for most people, anyway. I've had a few bleeders from when I've been shot in the forehead. Headshots do happen though, so that's why we always recommend full face. A helmet as well is preferable, or some sort of covering the top of your head. Your forehead, it just, as when you've got a face mask on, it just sticks out. It's a very easy place to get shot, especially if you're poking your head around the corner a lot, which obviously you will need to do. You need to see who's coming around the corners, so it's just something that does happen. Yeah, a lot of people have issues with headshots, but it's part of the game, we say. Full face if you don't want to get shot in the face. That's the thing we say. Accidents happen. You will get shot in the head. But it looks like that player's all happy and back in again, so that's all good. Or he's a bit of a shock, I think. I think it might be their first time, or one of their first times. So I think they're a newer player. There's lots of stuff going off, going like down the sides, so that the players keep going down the side corridors, which is very cool. I thought there was a player about to walk past my smoke machine then, I was going to set it off, but they didn't, unfortunately. I'll try and catch one when they come down. Bit of scared Matt there. So what are we on time wise? We've got a minute left. There we go. Ah, he got shot. I wanted to scare him. How are we doing? So we're still very even. The greens are just ahead with one spawn. So they've got 30 and the reds have got 31. So well done to them so far. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's moved away from it. I'm just going to press the button. I think he's going to try to go that way again. Let's see. There's Matt. Is he going to go that way? Yeah, he is. He's coming. Come on. Here he comes. So we've got, he didn't seem to care, but that is the game over there. And that is a green win. Well done to the Greens. They had 32 respawns and the Reds had 35. So well done to the Green team. Nice to see both teams have had a win so far today, which is good. We will be back with a different game mode shortly, or the players will be back with a different game mode shortly. I think I'll be doing 2 shooters to flip. So yeah, I'll just flip it over to the break screen so you can look at our lovely adverts here. Oh, very good. Both teams there played nicely. So we've got 2 shooter flip next. I'm just setting that up. Okay. So players will probably have a short break here. It's usually a 5 to 10 minute break, so we'll see what they want to do. I don't know how warm it is in the arena. It's nice and cool for me in the office, but I'm not sure with all that gear on how warm they are. So we'll see how long they're gonna have a little break for. Next up is 2 shooter flip, which is a really cool game. It involves the targets. Similar concept with the respawns as well. It does affect their score though, which is quite cool. So the idea is to capture and hold as many targets in your team's colour for a longer period of time. The team to do that is obviously the winning team. The respawns though, so if your team respawns loads and loads, it will affect your score, so you'll lose points as you respawn. It's kind of a fight for holding your ground and not getting shot, while also obviously pushing the objective and trying to hold majority targets too. It's quite a difficult one. There's always a winner though. So yeah, that'll be in a few minutes time. I think players just going to have a quick break. Okay, so if you're just joining us or waiting for the next game, we're going to have a few minutes. Guys are just having like a smoke break and reload time and stuff like that. Little chance to cool off. I think someone's gone down to get drinks and so on as well from our cafe. Speaking of our cafe, we do have lots of nice things. You can see we do the challenge burger on screen right now. That's a bit of a monster though. It's 5,000 calories. Stupid amount of chips and 3 massive burgers that are like quadruple stacked. There they are there. That's quite a bit of food, that, but it's a challenge. It's £25 for the challenge. If you do it in 45 minutes, I believe it becomes free. I can't remember, where you get like a t-shirt or something. I can't remember exactly, but it's quite a challenge. Nobody's actually succeeded on the challenge yet. I've had a few people try it and nobody's managed to finish it. Not on their own anyway. There we go, we've got some smokes going off now as well. They're obviously not to be used in our arena, but everywhere else outside the place to go. The only grenades we actually use in the arena are reusable ones, so 209 primers are fine, like BFGs. They're fine as long as they're the 209 kind, not any louder than 209 or bigger even. We do use the gas and spring ones as well, which are cool. There's also these little like confetti kind of party popper things that we do. They're called, let me find them on the website and show you. Here they are. Let me get that up for you here. So these are the anti-personnel ball launchers. They're quite cool. They are basically like confetti cannons full of BBs. There's 300 BBs in them. You twist the bottom and it pops them all out everywhere. They're really good fun. If there's any players in the arena right now, I would recommend getting them. They're super fun. I love using these. They're very, very funny. But yeah, that's one of the cool things that we've got. Sorry, bear with me 1 second. Okay, Matt was just telling me where these teams are going to be spawning on the next game. How are we doing? Okay. So yeah, those personnel launchers, really good fun. Recommend getting them. They're awesome. They're not reusable, but they are really cool. They're a big surprise. You jump around the corner. Tracer units as well are great indoors. I don't know if a lot of you guys have used those, but they're awesome. It makes you feel like you're in Star Wars. It looks like players are just getting into place now. Let me just find out from Matt what's happening. So let me take this chance to explain the game. So I'll get the camera switched over so we're ready. So here's the players in the arena. This game is called Two Shooter Flip. Good fun game, involves the targets quite heavily. Basically, the players will need to find and shoot the targets. They'll initially be like off color, I'm just waiting for Matt to tell me when the players are ready. Apologies if you hear the radio. So basically the players will shoot the targets and they want to hold the targets of their colour, as many of them as possible. Sorry, just 1 second. Cool, there we go. So yeah, as I was saying, all the players wanted to find targets, shoot targets, turn them their colours, and hold them for as long as they can. So far, you can see the scoreboard there. The red team have got 7, and the greens have only got 4. There are 20 targets in total, so I think 15 targets are active. So there's 5 left that nobody's shot yet. 6 left. 4 left, sorry. Yeah, well, it changes every time I speak, so I'm not going to talk about that anymore. But the respawns are also in effect here as well. Someone's shooting my office door. So the Reds have got quite a heavy lead with majority of it. I said it and it changed. But they're still holding the lead. They've got most of them. There's still 3 targets, I think, that haven't been activated. The players need to find those. There's often a few that they can't find. It's a bit harder for them to find certain ones. But the respawns are active as well. So far the Reds have respawned 3 times and the Greens 2 times. The player right next to the smoke machine here, set it off. Confuse him there. He didn't notice. I want someone to be very confused as to why there's smoke coming from there, but I don't think it's going to happen. So what we got is 2 targets, I think, that are... Oh no, they've got all the targets. All the targets are now active. It's cool. So there's all 20 active in there. The respawns have definitely slowed down for this one. There's 6 respawns to the Reds and 4 for the Greens. The Greens are leading on that, but they're definitely not leading on the targets here. 13 to the Reds, 14 to the Reds, and 6 to the Greens currently. Yeah, it's just changing every time I speak about it. But they're in the lead. Reds are winning at the moment. Let me know what the sound levels are like as well. Had a few issues with that past few days that I've had to come and sort out. I'm not sure what's going on with it. It keeps getting changed. Is the music too loud? Is the arena too loud? Am I too loud? Let me know what's going on. Sorry, I just had to mute the mic. There was a very loud motorbike just outside the office windows, and it was very loud and I couldn't even hear the computer, so sorry about that. I'm not sure if it picked up on the mic. I muted it as soon as it started to make a noise. How are we doing? So, Red's still holding that lead. The Greens really need a bit of encouragement, so I'm going to let Matt know to encourage the Greens a bit. Oh, someone just got shot in the spawn. That's always a sore sort of thing. That. I heard that as well. It's right outside the office door. So red's still holding. Damn, I missed him. I like setting off the smoke machines, it's fun. What we've got, so we've got the reds are still holding that lead. The greens have shot a few more since the encouragement, but not many, not doing exactly what they need to be doing. I like this player's setup. Let me find that. This guy in the spawn. Got the two-tone gun. I'm not sure what helmet he's running. That's cool. Like a gas mask or something. It's really cool. He's just gone. As I changed the camera. But yeah, that looks cool. Always like that. Always like to look at people's gear. I'm a bit of a gear whore myself. All about the looks and not so much about the playing with me. Everyone's got their own little unique things that they like airsoft for. Mine is literally I collect the riffs really. So I've got loads and loads. I've got over 100 in my house, which is gives me a lot of problems. But they're mainly storage problems and space. But mine's more of a collection. I only have like 2 or 3 that I use regularly. I don't have like masses and masses of mags for every single gun that I own, so I just collect them, keep boxes and things, because I'm a bit of a loser. But everybody's got their own ways of doing it. I know some people that literally have had one gun the entire time that I've known them playing, and they've still got the same gun, they just sort of change the bits out and stuff, which is perfectly fine. If you're happy with the one that you've got, then why not stick with it? I just like having a variety of different types of things. Got the options to change if I want to. I've got a lot of regrets that I've bought as well. You always get them. A few that I've bought and gone, wish I hadn't done that. It's rubbish. Looks cool though. So we've got 2.5 minutes left. Red's still holding a massive lead here. I think it's safe to say the Reds have definitely won this game. The Greens now have 3 targets, so 2 targets. Oh dear. Let's see if I can scare him out. He's right next to the smoke team. He didn't seem to know. Sure. So we're just coming up to 1.5 minutes remaining here. I'll let Matt know when we get to 1 minute so he can shout out and make everyone go mental. Always seems to happen. You shout the last like minute and then 30 seconds and people go crazy. Which is always funny to see as well. Like a sudden bum rush. I don't know if any of you were watching the stream earlier in the week. We had a like an eye in the sky camera, which was really cool. It's like a GoPro that we've got on a zip line, which is it's a really cool concept. We need to get the connection sorted. For some reason, our GoPros don't like connecting at the moment, which is why we don't have a Marshall cam today. There's lots of weird issues. It was working fine for almost a year, and then suddenly it was like, nah, don't want to work anymore. Oh, so let me just let Matt know. Got 30 seconds left. Someone's doing a dance. It's almost like they needed the toilet there in the top middle camera. So here we go, last bit of the game here.
Game over.
So, who won that one? Let's see. So it was the Reds, which was not really much of a surprise. The respawns were very even. We had 36 respawns for the Reds there, and 34 for the Greens. So the Greens actually respawned 2 times less than the Reds did, but the Reds did hold their targets for a very long time. Well, they held. I don't think the Greens held more targets at any point in that game than the Reds. So well done to the Reds. We'll do another round of that. So we'll be back shortly with the thing. I'm just gonna set up the next game, and yeah, we'll be ready to go. We just got to wait on the players basically. So while you wait, check out our lovely website. I know I keep bringing it up, but you know, it's we've got lots of cool stuff in which I like to show you guys. So here's our nice website. Lots of cool sections and things like that. We've got some camping gear, got loads of helmets in stock currently, random things. What have we got on sale? Minigun on sale, that's good. TM, it's £100 off that. Oh, Matt's just letting me know. Hang on 1 second. So yeah, lots of stuff on sale. We've got a load of old Warhammer bits as well, which is quite cool. We got a section in our shop which is like a little display for Warhammer stuff. If you're into that, lots of that's on sale currently. And when we restock it, it won't be on sale. So the stock that we've currently got is on sale, but the newer stuff won't be. So just if you want to get in on that quick, now's your time to do it. There's loads of it on sale if you go into our sale section. Lots of random things as well, like this CO2 mag. There's random guns, gotcha paintball guns, which are cool. They're good fun. Good fun for the kids as well. They can buy little soft foam balls like Nerf. Tactical Christmas stockings. I know it's not really the season, but they're on sale. It's holsters, loads of stuff, loads of cool things. There's lots of new ins. This has got CAF items here as well. Oh, these are cool. I'll show you these. So obviously we can't use these here, but these are big mortar tubes. You can use the FBS mortars in these. So you plop them in. Well, you light them first, and then you plop them in, and then they fire out, and then they go off again. Depending on which one you've got. There's smokes as well. There's multi-bangs, single bangs, and smokes. Oh, here they are. So there's those. They're really cool. I believe it's 2 for $7.50 on these. I'm not sure. Yeah, 2 for $7.50, which is cool. Each, that is. So if you get 2, it's like £15, which is nice. But they're cool. There's also different types of mortars. We don't have this one in stock, but we can get this one. This one's got like the base plate on the bottom here. Again, really cool. What else have we got? There's loads of stuff. There's like, we've got multi-buy bundles as well. So all these things you get cheaper if you buy more of. There's like a few, either these magazines. These are for these Shadow 2s, the Shadow 1s, CZ75s, and the USWs. They're 50-round gas mags, which I know are quite hard to get hold of. We've somehow got loads of them, and people just don't know about it. We occasionally have someone realise and they buy like loads. But we've got loads and loads of these. So if you need any of these, we've got you. The CZ Shadow was a very popular gun back in the day when it came out. So these are brilliant. I myself have a USW and I use a lot of these mags. I think I was the reason why we got the mags in, to be fair, but we just ordered loads of them. But yeah, lots of stuff, lots of cool things new in. These are something, if you're running a Rapax, the Sekito Rapax, buy these because they'll disappear and you won't be able to get them for about 2 years. So these guns here, so these are the newer ones. This is the M6 DMRs, and then there's an M7, sorry, which is the tan version. But I like this version. It's got the weird bronze on it. So I will leave you with the break just for now. I'm just gonna pop off for a second, but I will be back shortly. Okay, so a couple more minutes until the next game. We are doing another round of two-shooter flip. I think need to change the sides, so give me 1 minute. Okay, so we're just switching sides basically. I just have to confirm with Matt which way round it was because I forgot which one the last one was. So two-shooter flip again. Didn't see the last game. Pretty cool game. The targets are heavily involved in this one. It's all about the targets, in fact. You basically have to capture and hold many targets in your team's colour for the longer period. Whoever does it for the longest obviously wins. The respawns are also in play in this, so the more your team respawns, the more points your team will lose. So gain a load of points through holding the targets, and you'll lose them if you respawn a bunch. So last time who was it? The one, I think it was the Reds, quite heavily won on the holding of the targets. So the Greens did have less respawns than them, but because the Reds held majority targets for the entire game, it did win them the game. So well done to them doing that. I think players are literally just starting to enter the arena, so we'll get those cameras changed over for you in a second, and yeah, we'll get started. So here we go, we've got players in the arena. Let's change those for you. Right. So like I said, two-shooter flip. I'll explain it again as we get to start. We've got the Reds, I think, starting, which are the blue armbands, by the way. The Reds are starting my end of the arena, so the lower end, and then the green team are going to be the safe zone end, having a little dance there. Just making sure team's ready. Just a bit getting carried away there. I think he forgets it as a countdown. But straight away, lots of players taking targets out. They did manage to get all 20 last game, which doesn't usually happen. A lot of the players don't find all 20 targets, which is interesting. But they seem to be going off to a good start. There's 12 targets currently, 13 targets now. It's going up. 14, I think. So there's 6 targets left to grab. Yep. Respawn's fairly even still as well. Both teams have, well, Red's got 2 respawns, Green's got 1, so not much respawning yet. All that targets his first few seconds of the game, first minute or 2. Players are focused on grabbing as many targets as they can. So we've got Reds have got 10, the Greens have 5 currently. Reds have got 11 now. No, they haven't. It's changing. And it changes every time I mention it. So, Reds are in the lead. The Greens slowly but surely grabbing things. I think it's 3 targets left to grab. Yes. Yeah, 3 targets not in play currently. They're in there, the players just haven't shot them. 2 left. 2 left to grab out of the 20. And the Greens have taken the lead. 11 targets for the Greens. Both teams on 3 respawns each. 4 respawns each now. Still holding the lead there, the Greens. Having a dance, victory dance, holding the lead. Will that dance cause them to lose targets? Yes, it will. Another dance. Clearly the green team having more fun. That's what it's all about. If you're just joining us, this is Two Shooter Flip. Nice easy game. It's all about capturing and holding majority of the targets in the arena, so the points you want to hold them as long as you can. Respawns do affect your score as well, so the more your team respawns, so the reds have respawned 9 times, the greens have only respawned 5. The more that happens, the more points you get taken off at the end of the game. I think the greens have actually respawned a few more times than that. I think they just haven't pressed the button, so I'll mention that to Matt to remind people to press the button when they spawn. I think they're just forgetting a little bit. Matt's just reminding players there just to press the button. Don't think they did it intentionally. There's a bit of a gun jam as well. So the reds are definitely holding the lead as all of the greens are in their spawn. I think it's all solved, the gun issue there now. I really want to scare someone with the smoke machine. It's difficult though because it's got a slight delay on it, so it's hard to tell when players are actually there. So I'll press the button, the player might be there, but then a second later it will go off. Like there's one there now. I'm pressing it, but I don't think. Oh, there we go, I got him. I don't think he cares. Well, a little bit of smoke out the other one. I think the other one's running out of fluid. So what we at? Both teams are on 10, which is nice. Nice and even. As I said, the greens have taken the lead again. The greens doing well this round. Don't know who's going to win at the moment. It's kind of hard to see. Both teams taking the lead from each other. And then it equals out. So the reds took it, but now it's even. And we're just past the 5-minute point of the game. More like 4.5 minutes now, but let me know what the sound levels are like as well, please, guys. We've had gremlins fiddling with our sound, I think. So every time we've gone to stream, it's changed, which is really quite annoying. Having to adjust it all the time, but it seems to be working all right today. I think the levels are okay. So we've got both teams fairly even again. Reds have just taken the lead. It was sitting there even. But they've got 13-7 now for the Reds. It's going up slowly, so 14, back to 13 again. Respawns fairly even, 21 for the Reds and 18 for the Greens so far. So the Greens are doing better on respawns, but the Reds have completely dominated the arena now. They've got 18 of the targets, 17 of the targets. The Reds have only got a few. difficult one to say who's going to win, but I think this might have secured the Reds' lead here because they've got a lot of points coming in. So I think the way it works is the more targets you've got, the more points your team will be earning effectively. My understanding anyway. That might not be the actual way it works, but there we go. It's evened out again though now, so 10 and 10, 9 and 11 for the greens there. Back to 10 and 10, 11 and 9, 10 and 10. Every time I speak it changes. But they pulled the Reds back away, the greens do. They are holding the lead now. 25 respawns to both teams. So very evenly matched, these guys. Quite an interesting day, this one. I thought this would be, for a lot of the newer players, I thought they'd be a lot more timid, but they're actually really good. They might not be newer players, to be fair. They might just not have loads of kit. They're doing very well though. So that player in the middle there keeps shouting and squealing, but definitely one of the more active players that I've seen in the whole arena today. Lots of squealing. It's always nice to see like one sort of player stick out like more than the rest. I'm not sure if it's picking up for you guys, if you can hear that, but every time a player gets shot, they squeal, which is quite funny. I can hear it through the doors to the office, but I'm not sure. Okay, so we're down to the last minute now. So the Reds have taken a huge lead suddenly. 17, 18 targets to 2 for the Greens. 19 now. The Greens have only got one target. I think this is safe to say the Reds have secured this win. We'll find out in 30 seconds time. They've bringing it back, but not quite what they want to do. I think 10 seconds now. And here we go, last second. That is game over. So it was a Red win. It was close, but the Reds, when they pulled that heavy lead there, that 19 targets, they held for a good like 10 or so seconds. I think that did earn them quite a few points there. The respawns were a lot heavier on the Red side, to be fair. There was 40 respawns. So let's get the scoreboard up for you guys so you can see that. There was 40 respawns for the Reds and 31 for the Greens, but at the end there, the Greens only had 7 targets. It was just an unfortunate one for the Greens there. They were doing so well for such a long time, but the Reds did hold those 2 heavy leads, and that did win them the game, I think. So we'll be back with a different game next. I'll find out with Matt what that is. It's usually an attacking defender, I think we'll play next. I'll let you know. It's currently pretty much 11:30, so we'll get a few more games in, which will be cool. Hopefully we'll get some attack and defense in, team domination, and maybe some more. We'll see what happens. So bear with us a few minutes, and we'll get the players back in. Right, here's our lovely break screen for you guys. I've mentioned it a couple of times, but next month on the 7th of August, we have a tournament happening, which is quite cool. It's run by a community called Airsoft Anti-Cheat. I'll get the poster up for you now. Here it is. Here's all the information. I think it's more of a speed softy kind of tournament, but not in the sense that you'd think. So there's ammo limits, there's all sorts of things, and they're quite strict ammo limits as well. They'll be giving out bags of 30 BBs for each player for each round. So it's a very sort of a skill-based one, which is nice. Sorry, 1 second. Matt's just cut out on me there. If you do want to go for more information on this, on how to book and stuff as well, airsoftantcheat.com is where you want to be. Join their Discord as well. There's lots of stuff on there, so keep an eye out on that. So the next game will be Team Domination, but I'll explain that in a bit. Okay, so like I was saying with the SF anti-cheat, it'll be quite a cool thing. We've got lots of stuff going on. Apparently there's quite a few teams already booked in. You can book in as a team, or you can book in as like just a general person on your own as well, and then I think you'll join a team. I'm not sure how that will work. They're basically sorting the whole thing out. But yeah, it'll be quite cool. It's interesting. We haven't done a proper tournament here before, and it's got a cash prize as well, so it's £200 to the winning team. It's like a, you know how tournaments work, so it's like the teams will win the different brackets and stuff like that. It'll be cool. But that's on the 7th of August. It's all on their website. All the information's there. Join their Discord as well for more information on stuff like that, and like you can ask them questions and things too. Let's get that change. So we do actually have a CAF too. So if you do come and play, or you just want to come for the cash, there's lots of food in our CAF. We do this horrible thing here, which is our challenge burger. It actually tastes very nice, but it's a bit of a challenge. It's £25 and you have to do it in 45 minutes. No one has actually managed to complete it yet. It's a lot of food. It's like 5,000 calories. You get a kilo of chips and 3 4-patty burgers, I think it is. Or was it 3 patty burgers? I can't remember. But they're massive. They're enormous. You can't bite around these burgers. They're huge. And that is a lot of food. So our next game is Team Domination. In Team Domination, it's quite a complex one. It's my second favourite game. It does use the targets, but the idea is it's kind of like a tug of war. So every time you shoot a target, one becomes like for your team, one becomes available for the other team to shoot, and you basically have to shoot more targets than the other team, and the points go back and forwards. if one team manages to take out 10 targets in a row all at once kind of thing, then the game will end, so they'll win the game. That has never happened. It's very difficult to happen in this arena. It's very hard, so you'd have to do that like 10 in quick succession without the other team taking out a target. It's much simpler to explain when the game starts, so you'll see the points will go backwards and forwards. Whoever holds majority points or majority targets on their side at the end of the game is the winning team. So it's quite a cool game. There's a lot of layers to it. It's very complicated. Good fun though. Easiest way to describe it is just tug of war. So as you can see, there's the Bifrost tracer units there. They're actually awesome. I have one myself. They're really cool, especially if you run gas blowback. You can do the cool like Spitfire kind of effect. I'll show you them. We have them on our website. Let me just find my mouse. Where's that gone? That's the mouse. There it is. Okay. So let me get the web page up for you. Here it is. So you just simply go to Bifrost, I think. And here you go. Here's the Bifrost Space Unit. Nice rainbow colours. Shot ball, scared me. Does lots of cool things, this tracer unit. The coolest thing I think is this. So you can have so it does the whole muzzle flash thing if you're running gas blowback. So you can have like rainbow fire coming out your gun, which is really cool if you're into that. They're only £90 as well. They were initially going to be really expensive, but they're not so much anymore. So I think Matt's just trying to tell me what the next game's going to happen. Give me 1 second. Okay, so here we go. The players got in the arena quicker than I could see. So I was too busy talking about a Bifrost. Here they are. So this is team domination. It's like a tug of war. You'll see the points there at the bottom. It'll go backwards and forwards. Basically, the team to get the higher number of points by the end of the game is the winning team. If one team manages to get 10 points without the other team getting any, then they will win the game, which is quite a rarity. That has never happened in our arena. It might happen today though, we'll see. But it'll be very difficult to do that as the targets are completely random on location, so they can be all over the arena. Very difficult. And as one is shot, one colour's target is shot, I think another one becomes available for the opposite team. So it's kind of like a trade system. It's very strange, very confusing. But the tug of war is the best way to understand it. It's my understanding of it. Very complex game, but it's a really cool one. Right, nice took ages to go off. So the Reds are holding a bit of a lead here. I think the respawns are kind of in play in this as well. Not quite sure how they affect the score, but they are definitely a bit of a squealer there. Lots of greens respawning, all pressing that button, which is nice. Have a look, see what's going on in the spawn. There's another player respawning. You'll notice the players pressing that button. If you didn't know already, that's our respawn tallies. So currently the greens, so the guys you'll see it now, this is their spawn. They've respawned quite a few times. I think we've got like 8 times they've respawned. And the Reds have also respawned 8 times, so it's nice and even for those guys. Yeah, we like to see lots of dancing in our spawns as well, so if players want to dance, go and do it in the spawn and we'll make a video of all the player dancing. How are we doing on score? So the Reds are still in the lead, only just though. They've just got that little edge. Let's pop into the even side. Plopping, yeah, if you want. Interesting choice of words there. It seems to be moving ever so slightly over to the greens, and the Reds pull it back. So it's a bit of a funny one. If you have any feedback for anything in our arena or anything on our stream or just anything to do with us in general, let us know. We're always happy to take feedback. We take it quite seriously. We like to try and take people's ideas and implement them into everything that we do. So let us know if you've got any ideas for anything at all. Mainly the arena and the stream, obviously, because that's what we're talking about today. So let us know what you think. If there's anything that you'd change in our arena, let us know. We spent a long time thinking about this. I drew out a design and it just happened to fit with the space that we had fairly well. We removed a few rules from my design, but it seems to have worked really well. It's basically asymmetrical, so both sides are the same. There's no advantage to being on one side or the other. It's all a mental thing. A lot of the players like switching sides, so we do 2 rounds of each game basically just to say that they've done that, so they don't complain about one side being better, but they are literally the exact same, measured out to pretty much like within 10 centimeters of difference and things like that, so it's fairly even. There's a couple little bits that are slightly out, so the bottom 2 cameras there, you can kind of see one of there's a little wall that's slightly different, but that's purely because there's a doorway there. Everything else is pretty bang on the same way. We've got the Reds still holding a bit of a lead. As I said it, they moved it. Look, Greens have taken the lead now. Maybe I should talk about the Reds having the lead more. They've got it back. Okay, so the Reds holding the lead still. If I was going to say one team would win, it would be the Reds, but it's all about those last few seconds. So if the Greens can take it, then so we've got about 3 minutes left on this game, a little over 3 minutes. But it's all about those last few minutes. If you can hold the like the points at the end of the game that you've won, basically. Talking about the last second. So currently the Greens have taken a bit of a lead here, and they've lost it now because I started talking about it. Maybe I shouldn't talk about the scores. It's the commentator's curse, they say. Now a bit of smoke. That was a bit far for a bang kill, I'm not gonna lie, but it's a courtesy thing. We usually say you get the jump on each other and you're pretty close to each other, then it's a bang, but that was a bit pushing it. That was quite far. It was a good 10 foot away from each other there, but she decided to take it, so fair enough if that's what you want to do. Courtesy thing, you don't want to get shot that low. Then that's the thing. Okay, right. Get into the smoke machine, cover them in smoke. It won't stop. There we go. I like that. I like the. I shouldn't be allowed that power. Mess with that. So there's almost 1 minute left now. So I'll let Matt know in a second what we've got. So the Greens have suddenly taken the lead. So if they can hold for this last minute that lead, then it means they've won. But we'll see. They're not very good at holding the lead. So they haven't held the lead at the moment, but do they get it back? Let's see, we've got a minute left. Respawns are fairly even. As usual, the Greens are winning on respawns, like they've done pretty much the entire day. They've got 29 and the Reds got 34. It's getting close. What we've got with 30 seconds now. They've taken a bit of a lead. Are they going to win? Who knows? It's evening out. It's going. Oh, can they hold these points? This is where it starts getting exciting. Someone sounds like blue water there. Oh, the Reds have just pulled it. Have they won? They have. The Greens did so well at the end there, but they didn't manage. They just let it go, let their guard down in the last few seconds, and it was a red win. Well done to the Reds. Seem to be doing really well in these last few games. So well done to them. Respawn wise, the Reds did respawn more. They respawned 35 times. In the Greens it was 31, but I think it was probably fairly similar. Very close game. But well done to the Reds there. We'll be back with another round of this after a short break. So yeah, bear with us a few minutes and we will be back, or the players will be back with another game. Okay, so will the Greens have a win, or will the Reds have 4 wins in a row? We'll see in this next one. Players are going to have a bit of a break. They're a little bit hot and sweaty, I think. So we've got me to talk to for a little while. I'm just going to talk about some of the new stuff that we got in. So what else did we get in? Oh, I know what I'm talking about. So okay, so let me get this web thing up for you guys. If you want to find us, by the way, this is where we are located on the screen now. It's a lovely drive through Rochester. We're hidden out the way a little bit. Okay, so here is our website here. So these are some of the new toys that we've had in stock. So we've got these orgs, and I love orgs. A lot of people hate them because they're hideous, but that's why I like them, I think. But these new ones, I think they're army armament. They are in fact army armament. This is an A2, I think. I have one of these myself. They're nice and easy to drop HPA engines into as well, and they're pretty decent out of the box. I've DMR'd mine. I think they're set to normal, kind of like a normal kind of thing. It's the normal limits as standard. There's a few different types, so we've got 4 different types in fact. So we've got this green and black one here with the built-in scope, which is cool, which I think is the military model. Yes, it is. There's the civilian one, which is the rail from the top, which is the one I just showed you. There's this one with like a funky mouth on the end of it here, with like a rail system and stuff. So it's more of like a, I guess just like a modern-y kind of take on it. And then there's this one, which is quite cool. Again, the modern rail system, nice raised thing, but it's got a big suppressor. This is a big chunky one. This one weighs quite a bit more than the others. But it's quite cool. It's interesting. I've never seen these before until we got them in, and yeah, they're really nice looking. They're all reasonably priced. They all vary in different prices and stuff like that. This is, I think, the most expensive one. $249. Oh no, sorry. This one's $280 for $84.99. This is the most expensive one. Got a nice metal rail and stuff on there. Not quite as heavy as this one though, but this one's got a cool suppressor. I like that one. We've got lots of shotguns and stuff as well, and we've also got these AKs. I really like this one. Got all the proper trademarks, Kalashnikov on it. It's also got the Russian lettering and stuff for the selector, which is nice. These cool helmets we got in as well. I like these ones. These are one of my favourite kind of helmets with these like funky lines and stuff on them. They're nice, very cool helmet. Lots of different things there as well. Some information about it. They're made by FMA. They're very nice. So these were the ones I was talking about earlier. The Silver Edge, gearboxes here, the M4s. They are Novsky branded, Novsky licensed even, licensed by EMG, and I think they're APS OEM, so the internals are APS with their Silver Edge gearbox. Got a nice programmable trigger as well, which is cool. You can do all sorts of settings. I think it goes up to like 9-round bursts, which is not that you'd need that really. I don't think I'd ever find the need to use 9-round bursts, but you could say that you've got it. If you do want to book on as well, you can book on the website right here. Just go over to here, click the kill house. This is our old layout, but there's a little video if you watch there. All sorts of stuff coming soon. We're updating our blog as well, which is on the team page here. Lots of stuff. There's the blog page. We meet the team bit. A few of us on here. This is all getting updated a lot more soon. So there's lots of cool stuff to look out for if you want to learn a bit about us, all the services and things that we offer. Well, A9 supplies and things too. Here's our nice calf. This is downstairs, but underneath our arena. Sorry, there's just a phone ringing next to me, it's distracting me. We've got a shooting range, which is really cool. I wonder if I can find the video actually. Bear with me 1 second, I'll find that. So this is our shooting range we've got downstairs. It's run on attack sense, which is the same thing that we run in the arena. So here, this is me actually shooting on the range with my high capper. So yeah, this is what it's like downstairs. We spent a long time rebuilding this and making it look nice and like symmetrical and things like that. My aim's not the best. You have to ignore me on that one. But it's good fun thing, and we've got like the scoreboard and stuff. We've all got the games everywhere, the controls, and then you can actually play it 2-player as well. This is me and Chris playing it. Both of us here. You've got my point of view there as well in the bottom corner. So you can do 2-player modes. I think you can do quite a few players, but this was after playing 2 shooter flip, I think. So it's the same game that we play in the arena, but it's like slightly different in the range. Something you can use. So if you don't fancy playing in the kill house, you can always book in for the range. It's £5 for the hour, up to 4 people. If you do want to rent, it costs I think it's £10 for a rental. So it costs you £15 in total if you're renting. If you want more than one rental, obviously it costs you more money. £10 each rental. You can have up to 4 people for the hour, and you can book more than 1 hour if you want to, but obviously it costs you more money. That's an option that we do. We've obviously got our calf as well, so if you fancy some food, you've got lots of options there. I am actually going to have some food soon myself. Matt's just letting me know there's 2 minutes on till the next game, so just get that ready. Okay. But yeah, lots of food in the arena. There's loads of different options now. We're trying to make it, sort of like catering to all kinds of people. Like chicken wings, tenders, burgers, roast dinners, pies, everything you can think of. Fish and chips, even. Loads of stuff. Loads of cool things. I think I'm feeling a full breakfast, to be honest. I might have a breakfast for my lunch. But we'll see what we want to do. I think it's just a minute or so till the next game. We also do on-site shops as well. So if you play at either Driverwood or Dog Tag, we do the sites there, the shop there even. So if you need anything for Saturday and Sunday for Dog Tag, for Driverwood even, or Sundays for Dog Tag, let us know. We can bring it down for you. You can actually choose that option on our website as well. So when you're ordering something, you can pick collection, on-site collection, Dog Tag or Driverwood. Or you can pick in-store collection or have it posted to you. So it's either way, whatever you want to do, we'll try and help you out. As long as it's not some kind of silly suggestion. Players are just getting their mask and stuff on. I think. Can't really see very well. Matt's standing in front of the camera. You can see our old range, how much it's changed from the video I just showed you. That's the old layout. Spent a long time pulling all of that out and rebuilding it all to make it a lot neater. And I think it looks much better now. It's going to last a lot longer. We are on pretty much every social media you can think of as well. So follow us on all those. I think Matt's actually got some stupid, silly TikToks planned as well. I don't personally have TikTok, but I know a lot of people do. So keep an eye out on all that for those videos if you like that sort of thing. I think he's going to aim to do one video a week on there, I think, at least. But yeah, we're going to see what goes on here. I think Matt's just putting his helmet and stuff on, so I assume that means they're going in a second. So give me a moment and I'll just ask Matt what's happening. Okay, that's Matt just confirming the game with me. The players are literally about to enter the arena now. Bear with us. He's just trying to encourage them to get a move on. They're all a bit hot, I think. They've been playing very well, both teams. Lots of active players. No one's really mooching around in the spawns, which is what we love to see. CQB, well, our CQB, is all about moving. So it even says in our safety briefing, we recommend that you sort of move. You'd only stand in one place for about 5 seconds and then carry on moving. It's a bit boring if you don't do that. But it depends on your play style, but that's the way we recommend to play in our arena. Makes it a lot more fun. It does wear you out pretty quick though. There's, even though it's quite a small arena, it's surprising how hot and wet, like worn out you get in there by walking back and forth to your spawn all the time. There's only a couple players. It depends on waiting on, I think, now. Let's get that switched over for you guys. You can see the players just entering the arena. They're all busy shooting my balls. I don't know if you can get that picked up on the microphone for you guys, but it's very loud to me. They're all ready to go by the looks of it. Wish I could talk to them. Like, come on guys, give me a wave. Okay, so here we go. And here's game on. So if you didn't see the last game, this is like a tug of war style game. This is team domination. The idea is to like get the score to sort of favour on your side before the end of the game. Respawns do count as well, so the amount of respawns will be taken into account for the score. But essentially, as you can see, there's like the numbers will go backwards and forwards. So as one team shoots, another target for the opposite team will become available. It works like that. It's very interesting. Quite difficult one to explain. I don't know the whole complexities of the whole thing. It's quite a complex one, but that's pretty much my understanding. It's just tug of war. There are some other little quirks in the game. So like if I think there can only be like 20 targets available, because that's what we've got in the arena. So there'll be 10 of each. So it's like 50-50 the amount of targets that are available for each team. If one team manages to shoot all 10 of their targets without interruption of the other team taking any of their targets out, they automatically win the game. That has never happened before. I think it's purely because of the layout of our arena. It'd be very, very difficult to do that. It'd have to be very organised. Everyone would have to be on comms, I think, to pull that off. But we are looking at a red lead currently. They have 7 targets, 6 now. The Greens only have 1 on their sort of favour, so heavy red lead. We'll see how that goes though. It's all about those the last minute of the game, really with the target. I think we've got some worn out players on the red team. The guys with the blue armbands, just to confuse you. I think they're getting to the end of their day. We do only have an hour left of this session, so they're nearly done. A few more games though. Stash in there. Oh, that's a clever place to get your gun. We've got like these heating pipes that go all the way around the arena, and there's like a little gap. I've never seen anybody utilise that to keep their guns. Interesting one. I'll have to go and check for lost and found guns down there. Bit of a squeal there. It's always nice to see when players check that the person who had shot is okay afterwards. Shows sort of like how nice those people are. So it's looking fairly even. Sorry, one-sided to the Reds actually. There's a lot of green targets that need to be shot. I think it's if the Reds shoot 3 more targets. Well, it's changed now. I think it was at a point where if they had 3 more targets to get in a row, and they would have won the game there. But Didn't manage it. Oh, they actually got 2. Oh no, they didn't manage it again. They keep getting to that point on that little threshold. I think that's how that works anyway. I can see like basically which targets have been shot and which are active and things like that on my little tablet here. Unfortunately, you guys can't see that, but we'll see how that goes. So, the Reds still holding this lead. Coming up to, well, just gone over 4 minutes left now. Just under 4 minutes left now, even. Not sure what happened there. And we just decided to get bigger on her. So Reds just holding this game so far. We'll see if the Greens manage to take it back at the end. They almost did last game, but then the Reds just got it. Heavy lead for the Reds. Very weird one this game. Quite hard to understand how it works entirely. Like I said, the base of it is just a tug of war. So I just wonder how the computing side of that works. I think it's a different experience to actually playing it than it is watching. So obviously I recommend coming to watch, coming to play as well. So took a bit of a nasty shot there, I think. Let's see if he's okay. I don't think he is. Oh dear. Okay, he's back on. He's sorted himself out. That's a nasty place to get shot. Smoke some players out there. So we've got smoke machines now in our arena, which is a cool little addition. We're probably going to add some more just to sort of make it work a bit better, but the smoke we've got isn't the best. So any recommendations on fluids for the smoke machines, let us know. We don't want any residue to be left anywhere. I know the heavy bog ones where I've used them before, and they leave like a sticky residue on the floor and stuff like that. We don't want that, obviously, because that could be a hazard. Makes things greasy. It's very strange. Yeah. Okay, so that was game over there, and it was a draw. Oh no, it says the Greens win. From what I can see, it's a draw, but the Greens, I think, won because of their respawns. They did. So, because the score was a draw, the respawns come into play there. So, both teams had 5 at the end, but the Greens won, so they had 35 respawns, and the Reds had 36. So, well done to the Greens. You just managed to get it at the end. I thought you were going to lose. So, well done. Managed to knock the Reds off of their little win streak. That's actually, I haven't got much to say about that. I haven't seen that happen before, so that's good. I feel when we get strange things happen. Next game, I think, is going to be an attacking defence. I will check with Matt, but yeah, we'll see what happens. So bear with us a few minutes, and we'll be back. Okay, so our next game will be Attack and Defend. This is my favourite game. Going to be a few minutes yet. Players are still on Reba. This one's quite cool. It's basically one team is attacking, one team is defending. The attacking team's goal is to take out all of the targets that the defenders are obviously defending. The team to do it in the quickest time is the winning team. So it can either go on for the whole 10 minutes or it can be over really fast. It depends how aggressive the attackers are. The defending team, I believe, have 3 lives each. Sometimes it's 2 lives. I'll find out from Matt later. But it basically, the reason we do that is just in case the attacking team aren't as aggressive we want them to be, to give them a chance eventually to take all the targets. Bear with us a few minutes while the teams have a little bit of a breather there. We'll be back. So I think the players are still just waiting. Not waiting. Sorry, I think Matt is just waiting on players still, just to have a bit of a breather there. But should be back soon. So I'm going to pop up a little video of our shooting range. I think I showed you this last break, but I'll show it again. It's quite a cool little thing that we've got going on. Give me 1 second. Let's get that up for you guys. So here we go. So this is our shooting range. Here we go, and this is just me on the range. So downstairs, if you don't fancy playing in our arena, we do have the same attack sense system. It's just in our shop basically. It's a little like 8-meter shooting range, so it's just for target shooting. But it's good fun in there. It's £5 for an hour, up to 4 people. If you want a rental as well, you can get a rental. It's £10 per rental. We've got a couple of different games you can play as well. So that was just a target practice, and this one here is it's 2 shooter flip. So this is me and Chris playing, both of us playing at once, and you can totally do this as well. Got my point of view there in the bottom right. So this is just works the same as the game that we play on stream. One person just has to capture more targets than the other person. So I was red, as you can see. I was doing better than Chris. I think Chris said he had gun issues or something like that, but I don't believe him. But that's something you can do as well. There's lots of things that we do in our shop. It's not just the shop, but here's our website if you do fancy checking out our shop. Lots of stuff for sale on here. Lots of stuff on sale as well at the moment. So we've got this is fairly new actually. The brand new come out last year or maybe beginning of this year. I think it was the beginning of this year. The Crytek P90s. We've reduced them from 500 to 449.99, which is cool. They're good. Minigun, obviously, this isn't the electric one. This is the gas/electric one. You can also convert it to HPA as well. So we've reduced that by £100. It was £900. It's now £800. These are really cool. They're really fun to shoot, and they're really like they I wouldn't say they're fun to be shot with, but it's very, very different. It makes you it's very different to being shot at. You know about it when you're being shot by one of them. Lots of stuff on the new in section as well. I've shown you this a few times already this stream, but loads of cool stuff in here. Let's go to like a few pages in. It's got these new shotguns. There's the Ares SLR there. Loads of helmets. First aid kits, a few Two pistols, got Desert Eagle, got an FNX. That's the VFC one, I think, that one. These lovely pink holsters, these are cool. These are Adaptex ones made by Swiss Arms. They're actually really nice. They're really good. They fit most things. They come with loads of different sort of customizable parts as well. So you can, like all the little flaps and things here, so you can change this out for a slightly bigger one or a smaller one. They're really good. They're reasonably priced as well, £25 for such an adaptable thing. It comes with the standard belt thing. Okay, sorry, 1 second. Matt's just starting the game. Let me get this all changed over so you guys can see what's going on. So we are doing attack and defend. Let me get that changed over. Okay, so I'll get the cameras changed over. So the red team will be attacking first. Yeah, so here we go. The greens will be defending. So the greens have 3 lives each, and the reds have unlimited lives. It is straight back in for the respawn. So here we go. So there's basically, they want to take out all 20 targets in the fastest time possible. The team to do it the fastest time is the winner. So already straight away 2 targets down, 4, 6, 8. That's very quick. 10 in 10 seconds. That's always good. Anything that's sub like 3-4 minutes is fast in this game mode. I think our fastest time was like 49 seconds or something like that. I had it written down on a piece of paper, but that piece of paper has since disappeared. But that was really good. That was a very fast run. Because they've only got 2 targets left to get. This could have been even faster. It still could. 1 target left. Sorry about that. It was just a random person talking in the background there. And that was it. 1 minute and 1 minute 0.58 seconds. That's very fast. So the reds attacked. I'll write that down in the chat. So up next is the greens. Let's see how quickly they get that done. Hang on a second, I don't think they've realised the game's over. So we got the greens attacking next. So let's get them. I think Matt's just trying to hurry them along. I'll leave the screen on till now. That was a very quick one. 1 minute. Oh, it was like possibly like the 3rd fastest time I think we've ever had in this new layout, which is really cool. They almost had a record time. I think it was 32 seconds, and then they got they had 18 targets down. I think there's a bit of confusion here. A lot of the players didn't really understand the game mode, I think. Or didn't listen. we'll see what's going on. So the greens are attacking this time, so it means the red team, the guys in the blue armbands, are defending. Okay, and here we go. Not a very fast start at all. Come on, guys. I don't think the Greens realise that they were supposed to shoot the targets there. There we go. They're getting it now. Obviously, I don't think this is going to be a faster one. But I might eat my words. There's another 30 seconds still for figure that out. They've got 12 targets down. 50 seconds in. Ooh. I just let off a grenade launcher, I'm pretty sure. Someone's got some grenades. A lot of them off. One more target left. Come on, guys. I think it's quite clear that the other team have won, but we'll see how fast these guys can get this last target done. I can see it. It's on that top. I can see the reflection of it there. I think it's the one literally just by my office, I think. Oh no, that's not a target, sorry. That's a smoke machine. Okay, there it is. Game over. So they got 2 minutes 45. I think it was definitely the Greens that won that one. Not the Greens, sorry, the Reds that won that one. So that is a red. Okay, so we'll be back shortly with another game. Just bear with us. I think we've probably got time for one or two more. I'll find out with Matt what they're going to do. And yeah, give us a couple minutes and we'll find out. Well done to the Reds. That was a very fast time, 1 minute. I think that was like either the third or fourth fastest time we've had in the arena to date. So well done. I'll figure out what they're going to do next. I will just converse with Matt and find out what he's going to do with them. Okay, so I think the next one's going to be an interesting one. We're going to do, I believe we're going to be doing some timed runs. I think Matt's just sort of just having a conversation with the players to see what they want to decide on. But basically, we just see who gets all the targets in the fastest time. Like individual and double runs, basically. So sometimes there's 2 players, sometimes there's 1 player. We'll find out in a minute. Give me a second, I'll see what Matt wants to do. Okay, so change of plan. They are actually just going to do team deathmatch. They're basically going to do first team to hit 20 respawns is the losing team. So that'll be the way we're doing it. Basically, if they've got teams of 4, each player will have 5 lives each. So bear with us a couple minutes and we'll get that sorted. So the players want to also play in the dark, so we're going to turn all the arena lights off. It'll be nice and dark in there for them. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure they'll enjoy this one. It's quite dark in the arena now when we turn the lights off. So see how they like that. There'll be a couple lights from the smoke machines, but that's about it. Okay, so players are just entering the arena now. Let's get those cameras changed over. Find my mouse. There it is. Okay, so Matt's just about to turn the lights off as well, so nice and dark for the players. I don't think they realise what they're quite getting into here. I don't know if any of them got torches at all, so we'll see what happens there. There's a little bit of light still from little gaps here and there, but it's very dark. Okay, so this is essentially the first team to 20 respawns is the loser, so here we go. Getting off the smoke machines. So the reds, I believe, have 1 respawn so far. The greens have 3. So far not looking good for the greens. Four for the greens now. Oh dear. So 3 to the reds, currently 5 to the greens, so they've already lost 5. 15 more respawns for the greens, 14 more now for the greens and 17 more for the reds. Alright, 11 respawns for the greens now. They've only got 9 more. Oh, 8 more now. That is 9 for the reds there. Seven more respawns for the greens. Red's still on 9 respawns. Five more for the greens. Oh, only 4 more respawns for the greens now. Looks like the Reds are going to win in this current state unless the Greens can take out 9 of the Reds in quick succession, which would be quite difficult considering there's only 4 of them. So we'll see how that works. So let's see how it's going. We've got 7 more respawns for the Reds there, and the Greens have only got 2. I think this might be the end for the Greens here. Okay, so it looks like that is the game over there. So there we go. The Greens lose that one, so that is a Red win. Well done to the Reds for doing that. But I think that is the end of the day for us here. Well, the end of the morning anyway. Thanks to everyone that was playing. And well done to the Reds for winning that last game. It was a really good day. All players playing really well. So yeah, well done to those guys. We will be back, I think, tomorrow. What have we got tomorrow? Yes, we'll be back tomorrow, I think, with more games and stuff like that. So keep an eye out on our social medias. Give us a follow and all that stuff as well. We'll be back soon with some more stuff. If you do want to book in as well, you can book in on through our website. I'll put the link there, or you can go to this website, which is 308sniper.simplybook.it. It's nice and easy, so you can just go to that website there, and you can book yourself in for a game. We do private games, we do half-day games, we do evening games during the week as well. We also do like gotcha parties and stuff like that as well. So if you want to do pretty much anything, let us know and we can arrange it. There's all the prices there as well for when you want to book in. We do rental as well, obviously. So yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Tune in, I think, tomorrow, and you'll see some more cool games.